What's up? One person? Okay. A little earlier than usual. It's okay. It's Friday, man. Most people don't view on Fridays anyway. It's okay. I show up, man. I show up for the people. One people. Who is it? Who's the people? Okay, this is Dub Daily. We go over crypto news and stuff and pertinent news. We're going to check it out. We have a non-crypto article that's probably pretty pertinent. Check that out first. Come back. I'll timestamp sometime today. Make sure to go check out the Dub Daily playlist to get caught up in all things crypto. It's all timestamped so you can use it as a resource. Okay, let's get it. Share my screen. Going in this cold, man. I ain't got no warm-up. People can't warm up. They're not here right now. It's okay. It's okay. It's not their fault. Let's get it. B of A says the Fed is desperately behind the curve in fighting inflation as markets brace for the possibility of an emergency rate hike this month. 1 hour ago. So today the Fed came out and said, hey, you might do another meeting we weren't planning on Monday because of inflation. Inflation went up another 0.5%. Here we go. The Federal Reserve is desperately behind the curve after inflation pumped 7.5% in January, Bank of America said. The bigger than expected jump in inflation has led to surging possibilities that the Fed might do an emergency rate hike this month. Aggressive Fed at the moment of overvalued asset markets, not normally a recipe for big returns, B of A said. We'll have to see. A lot of this is just speculative, but this is going to have some large repercussions for the crypto market. Which way? Not entirely sure. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what they say. Inflation is higher in America than it is in Mexico, and yet the Federal Reserve maintains a Fed fund rate of 0%, while Mexico's central bank's rate stands at 5.5%. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not apples to apples, man. They're not the world reserve we are. That's just one anecdote used by Bank of America to highlight that the Fed is desperately behind the curve, according to the Friday note. With the CPI data showing 7.5% jump in prices in January, inflation is at its highest level since 1982. Food prices went up 20% year over year. God damn. While rent and energy prices went up 10 to 20% and 40 to 50% respectively. Call it what you will, but inflation ain't transitory. See, guys, they just tell you some sweet nothings whisper in your ear. Hopefully you understand. Hopefully they believe us. And most people do believe it. But come on, man. Transitory inflation? Come on, man. I got a bridge in London I could sell you. Yet instead of tightening monetary conditions in the face of rising inflation, the Fed is still easing, having bought about $200 billion worth of bonds over the past month, according to B of A. The juxtaposition of sky-high inflation with rock-bottom interest rates doesn't make sense to B of A, and something has to give. With the market favoring interest rate hikes, the probability of an emergency Fed rate hike in February surged to about 30% on Thursday after the Fed President James Bullard said he favored a 50 basis point rate hike in March. Yeah, so you guys will see, like, people are like, hey, rate hikes are supposed to be pretty bad for asset prices because it reduces people's ability to get easy money. That's what all these bubblicious valuations are built off the back of. Easy money, loans, easy credit. Once you start ticking up that interest rate, it's harder to get that, meaning there's less easy money to flow into speculations. So with that said, people will say, well, ain't that bad for asset prices, Dubdigital? Yes and no. I mean, the Fed's been coming out saying they were going to hike. You know, that's the whole thing in November. That kind of changed the game in the crypto market. We're going to hike. But they're starting to lose confidence of big institutions. Big institutions like, hold up, man. I thought you were going to hike. Hey, how come you ain't hike? You're unpredictable. I don't like that. I get nervous when people get unpredictable. I start getting a little shaky. Get a little trigger finger. I might start doing crazy shit. See, the market's like looking at him like, hey, man, you're not playing ball. So like people start dumping. Like you saw that when the Fed didn't raise hike rates in the last meeting like they said they were, Wall Street started to get a little cold feet. So at this point, it's kind of like a confidence game. The Fed's got to do something to maintain its confidence. I think if we do get a small marginal rate hike, it might actually be beneficial for the market because, one, the market's already priced these things in. I think what actually could happen if they don't do it is the market just lose confidence completely in the Fed. I have to see what happens. 6 people, what's up? A-Dub, Jesse, what's up, man? I love Jerome. Yeah, I know. He's great. He just wants to help us. I love that guy, man. He's nice. Happy Friday, everyone. Lifestyle, what's up? Got my Moon Squad shirt yesterday. Oh, for real? Nice, man. How is it? Gosia Coin and Digibyte. Nice. Wagwan Dubsta. Your live stream says it starts 4 a.m. Eastern. 2:40 a.m. Eastern? I mean, no, because my settings are in PST. I don't know. It's happening now, man. 6 people, what's up? That would be effing 11 o'clock my time. I ain't doing that shit, man. Let's see. What else we got? 8 people, welcome. MIT, Boston Fed, give digital dollar, CBDC, a modest test run. Oh, modest test run? They got that shit up going fast. They've been working on this for a while, man. 4 hours ago, blockchain-based architecture was deemed not a good match as researchers weighed several technological designs. The world recently got a sneak peek at what the digital dollar, or at least one component of a hypothetical United States central bank digital currency, might look like, courtesy of Project Hamilton, a collaborative effort of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston and the MIT Digital Currency Initiative. The results of the project's first phase were originally expected last summer, but were released on February 3rd. The project announced in 2020, it's named as honor of Alexander Hamilton, the first U.S. Treasury Secretary, and Margaret Hamilton, an MIT staffer who contributed to NASA's Apollo program. Researchers developed 2 open-source models of transaction processing software called OpenSea CBDC for the Technological Agnostic Project. The researchers noted in the project's white paper that the technical and policy choices are highly interdependent and that these choices are more granular with more permutations than commonly discussed. Only one of the models used distributed ledger technology. Wow, really? And it turned out to be the less satisfactory solution, with the technology described as not needed. Okay, let's keep reading. The distributed ledger model was not a good match for the project due to its performance. The project assumed administration by a central actor, and the model was modified accordingly. However, it created performance bottlenecks. Scaling. And the requirement that the central transaction processor maintain transaction history slowed throughput significantly. The alternative model's 2-phase commitment architecture support a range of potential privacy options with central storage of transaction history. This is kind of an intense article, guys. Sorry. Although the researchers acknowledged that it presented greater challenges for auditing. The distributed ledger model had a peak throughput of approximately 170,000 transactions per second. I mean, that's kind of high, right? It's not that bad. While the competing model, which processed transactions in parallel on multiple computers, had a throughput of 1.7 million transactions per second and showed linear scalability with the addition of more servers. Okay, so it sounds like this other alternative to blockchain, which you haven't mentioned what it is yet, is highly scalable, but it does cause like an audit issue. Decentralized protocol, which is blockchain, is not as scalable, but it's good on the audit trail. I mean, everything in blockchain is kind of a give and take. The second and apparently last phase of Project Hamilton will determine technological performance and trade-offs associated with various designs. Researchers have promised to look at privacy, auditability, programmability, interoperability, and more. Boston Fed Executive President Jim Cunha said in a press call that we'll be defining a number of use cases that focus on different designs and possibly policy questions, adding, for example, if one policy goal was to maximize privacy and the other is to stop criminal activity, those create conflicts from a technological perspective in how you design the system. Exactly. There's never going to be a perfect system, guys. That's why I think like the system of the future is ultimately going to be layers. The release of Hamilton Project Phase 1 comes simultaneously with China's attempt to scale its rollout of the digital yuan at the Winter Olympics. The contrast between the United States and China's level CBDC development could not be starker, and those behind the Project Hamilton took pains not to overstate the project's place in American CBDC development. Policy conversation. Are they going to tell me what this shit is? I want to know what it is. It's not blockchain. The Fed steadfastly refused to take a stance on the CBDC, reiterating its neutral position in a paper released last month. The same week, Representative Tom Emmer, a Republican from Minnesota, introduced a bill to prohibit the Fed from issuing a retail CBDC, claiming such a law will keep the Fed off an insidious path toward authoritarianism. We're kind of already there, so don't even trip. Not long after, Bank of America issued a note calling CBDC inevitable. The Fed is welcoming comments. Okay, cool. Long. Didn't tell us. You notice they didn't tell us what the two things are like the other ones are? I mean, duh, that's what I want to know. Jay Hughes, what's up? What's up? Danny, hey, Wolfpack, it's Friday. Yo. Yeah, man. Hit the like because Dub, you're the man. Hey, thanks, man. Hit the like if you guys like. I only get 14 likes anyway. It'd be cool if I got more this time. For a Jello shot, €5. Dang, thanks, man. Pretty sure Hedera solved the problem they came across. I mean, Hashgraph is a alternative to blockchain, like I've been saying. There's the Tangle. It's probably some more, but Hashgraph kind of comes to mind, especially because there's been other countries looking for them to do their CBDC as well. And I think it's very peculiar that they didn't mention the other what do you call it? What are those things? Technologies, right? Like, isn't that the main focus of the article? Keep that shit under wraps, man. Hey, people, what's up? Comment right now. What are you drinking? What do you drink on Fridays? I gotta know. Let's do it. And this is funny. This is a big one. 21 hours ago, digital yuan transactions beat out Visa at Winter Olympic venue, reports say. That's crazy. Many of the national stadium retailers allowing purchases with China CBDC were outside the Olympics quarantine bubble for athletes, journalists, and staff. On the day of the opening ceremony of the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics, there were reportedly more transactions made in China's central bank digital currency than those through Visa. That's big. In a Wednesday report on the Wall Street Journal, a person familiar with the matter said transactions in digital yuan significantly outnumbered those of Visa on February 4th at the Beijing National Stadium, also known as the Bird's Nest, the location of the opening ceremony on the 34th Olympics Winter Games. However, many of the retailers allowed purchasing with China's central bank digital currency, the digital yuan, or ECNY, were outside the Olympics quarantine bubble for athletes, journalists, and staff. Bird's Nest on the night of February 4th, when opening ceremony in Beijing was held. So this is right here, outside of here. According to the report, those within the bubble have the option of paying for goods or services with cash, Visa, and digital yuan. And there are many automated machines allowing people to exchange fiat currency or ECNY. Coupled with the likely intention of reducing contact between individuals in an effort to prevent the spread of COVID-19, it seems the country's digital currency is pulling ahead of Visa, in at least an environment with limited use cases and includes participation from Chinese consumers. Okay, what the hell? Isn't that shit supposed to be airborne? What the hell is like not touching money gonna do? I don't know. Isn't it airborne? Shouldn't matter. Replacing cash with digital yuan for payment can effectively reduce direct contact between people and the risk of spreading CV-19, reportedly said the Beijing committee, blah, blah, blah. Through payments using mobile apps like Alipay, WeChat, and others generally accepted at many Chinese retailers of China, these methods aren't allowed in the Winter Games due to an exclusivity contract with Visa. The credit card company has reportedly not pushed back against the digital yuan payments option, possibly because it's waiting for approval of a domestic license application to operate in China. Yeah, they're not pushing back because China's going to say, get the hell out. It's their payment method. If you want to do business in China, you can't be getting mad at China for doing what they want. Yeah, I mean, that's basically the bulk of it. That's a big one. It outperformed Visa right away, unlike a test. Blockchain's going to eat Visa's lunch. Visa, you better get with it, man. You're going to lose. Oh, my God. I can see it now. Fall from grace. Johnny Reed, DAG for military and their tracking of everything. What is it? Decentralized asynchronous G. What's the G stand for? Forgot. Hedera Tequila. Nice. J Hughes. Fancy. Homegrown sea buckthorn tea. Whoa, homegrown? Damn, man. Dub. Web Zombies, what's up? I'm drinking Tears of the Innocent. Smells like, tastes like victory, man. Let's see. Okay. Next one. 15 minutes in. Damn, I'm running through it. Uber will absolutely accept Bitcoin when it becomes more environmentally friendly, says the CEO. Dumbass. It's not when Bitcoin gets more environmentally friendly. It's when we get more environmentally friendly producing Bitcoin. But okay. We'll play the game. Uber, the world's largest ride-sharing app, today doubled down on its plans to eventually accept various forms of cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin, for payment. I mean, it shows their intention, but like they doubled down on eventually. Like, what a bullshit statement that is. Like, way to say nothing. They've been hanging out with too many politicians. Dara, Uber CEO, said on Friday Bloomberg interview that the company would absolutely accept cryptocurrency in the future. We are having conversations all the time about cryptocurrency, he said. Oh, really? So I think right now what we see with Bitcoin and some of the other cryptos is that they're quite valuable as a store of value. That's redundant. He added the exchange mechanism is expensive. It's not great for the environment. Exchange mechanism? As the exchange mechanism becomes less expensive because more environmentally friendly, I think we'll see us lean into crypto a little more. I don't know who else would benefit more from crypto than freaking Uber. Oh my God. Autonomous driving goes hand in hand with crypto. And you guys don't know, Uber's facing a lot of challenges in terms of the contractors who drive the cars, right? There's a lot of insurance and like liability issues that arise when a driver gets in a car accident. Whose insurance pays for it? Are they on the job? Like all that shit. What's one way to get rid of all that legal gray area? Get rid of the drivers. How will they pay? Well, through the app, but then if you want to simplify it with crypto, QR that shit. I don't know. Bitcoin is routinely criticized over energy usage and purported environmental impact. What does that mean? Purported. I don't know. In order to secure the Bitcoin blockchain and create new Bitcoins, the network undergoes a process called mining, which involves large computing rigs racing to solve complex mathematical problems. Globally, the result in electricity consumption per year that on par with the country of Argentina, according to data of Cambridge. Nevertheless, Uber CEO appears convinced that these issues will one day be overcome. Of course they will. Is Uber going to accept crypto in the future? Absolutely, at some point. How non-committal. This isn't the first time they talked about this shit. Blah, very good. Oh yeah, we for sure definitely might, maybe, one day in the future soon. 7 people was good. Dialectic acyclic graph. Damn it. I effed up, man. Lightning Network making all these bank credit processors nervous, LOL. It's not just Lightning Network, man. It's a bunch of networks. I mean, just crypto on layer 1 is better than VSET sometimes, right? Like it depends on the payment. Like if you're doing like in store shit, yeah, it's a problem. It's not fast enough. But if you're doing like wire transfer amounts, if you're doing large amounts, Bitcoin, it works fine, man. Like now we're just kind of like fine tuning it, trying to find a retail level performant services that can like fill that niche. But that's the only one that's still outstanding. Everything else, big value transfers, Bitcoin, crypto. No doubt about it. Haven't heard anything negative about DigiYuan. That's positive news because, if it failed during Olympics, we would have heard about it. China's been testing that shit for a long time. They've been testing it. Now they're rolling it out to like not foreign nationals, but like foreigners who are visiting, tourists and shit. They got to be close. I mean, This ain't the first pilot program, man. Like the Olympics ain't their first pilot program. They would have did an internal testing with a small group, expanded. Now they're on a big event. They wouldn't have done it if they thought it would fail. Yo, Ziki. Aha. Haha. We won't be able to afford human drivers insurance. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the whole thing with this technology push, man. What's one way to get around if you own a business to get around what do you call it? Pay inflation, income inflation, right? For your workers, because as things and commodities cost more in their life, in order just to exist, you got to pay them more or else they can't come to work, right? So like you got to pay more, The one way to get around it is a capital investment in property that does the actual job and function of the employees. Yeah, it's a bigger capital like acquisition up front, but it's non-recurring for the most part, except for maintenance, right? So like instead of paying these people a lot more money every single week or every 2 weeks or whatever frequency you pay them in, you buy a freaking robot. Bada bing, bada boom. Guys, like the economy is going to turn towards technology to solve their affordability issues, not because they want to or they want to be hot or cutting edge, because they're going to have to at a point. We're not there yet, but they're going to have to, man. Let's see it. Ethereum NFT marketplace OpenSea launches investment arm and grants program. OpenSea will invest in a startup via its new ventures division, as well as support community-driven projects through grants. OpenSea is getting big as shit, man. In brief, top NFT marketplace OpenSea launches an investment arm, as well as community grants program. OpenSea recently valued at $13.3 billion and generated more than $5 billion in NFTs trading volume during January. Whoa. God damn. They almost hit 50% of the valuation in one single month. We're barely into 2022. God dang. OpenSea, the leading marketplace for the surging NFT industry, announced today that it will launch its investment arm to fund Web3 startups and projects, as well as a community grants program to support community initiatives that benefit the wider Web3 and NFT ecosystem. OpenSea Ventures will provide funding, advice, technical support, strategy connections, and emotional support. Just kidding. Alike to portfolio companies. The initiative will be led by OpenSea co-founder Alex, and beyond access to its own leadership, OpenSea will provide access to partners and investors such as Anderson Horowitz, Amoka Brands, Huge Gaming, Katie Han, don't know Katie, she sounds cool, and musician 3 Lau. That's a weird one. Per today's announcement, the investment arm will focus on 4 key themes, including the shift to a multi-chain world for both fungible and non-fungible tokens, NFT-related protocols, Web3 gaming and social projects, and NFT aggregators and analytics platforms that support both OpenSea and other marketplaces. In addition to OpenSea Ventures, the firm aims to support projects emerging from the Web3 community with its ecosystem grants initiative. OpenSea aims to support projects that improve user accessibility and developer toolings around NFTs, create educational resources, and promote exclusivity, shit, that's a hard word to say, and accessibility. And there's an ape. Like how I ended that. Serious, there's a monkey. 9 people, what's up? We won't be able to afford human. Okay, we talked about that. Robots, drones, and algorithms solve inflation. It will lead to deflation. Yes, it will. But first, the inflation has to get bad enough to push people to do the extreme, the drastic. You guys see how that works? Humans don't change unless they're subjective to adequate pain. The economy's bitching now. They're not in the pain that I'm talking about. You got to be in a lot of pain to be changing your business model to employing humans to freaking robots. But it's coming. There's a lot of companies that are banking on that. They're developing the robots that are going to replace you. They're getting it ready. They're getting real good too. Getting real good. But enslave us. At UBI. Can't get a job? Don't worry. Government gives you money. Oh, it sounds all good and shit until they make you do stuff to get it. Stuff you might not want to do. That's how this works, man. They get you over a barrel, then put on that glove. 9 people. My guy Anderson A16Z. Let's see. I need some Korean tea, man. My shoulder's been hurting, man. I don't even know. 11 people. I feel blessed. Almost 30 minutes in. Portals raises $5 million to build out Solana NFT metaverse. The hot Solana metaverse project lets users easily customize personal spaces within a shared city environment. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Because, like, honestly, man, I just want a freaking place like a pretty like large room where I could just like host conversations. It's pretty cool. A lot of these metaverses are all like futuristic and shit. Can I get something a little more relatable? I'm not sure. Portals, a Solana-based metaverse project, has raised $5 million in seed funding. It's not even that much. I gotta look up. I gotta see what that's doing. The NFTs start at 9,000 on secondary markets, and the firms like FTX and Binance have built their own portals locals. They start at 9,000. Son of a bitch, I missed it. While many of today's metaverse projects, including Decentraland and Sandbox, are building on Ethereum, we're starting to see more movements on rival chains. The Solana-based portals has quickly gained traction and prominent users since launching last fall. And now projects have raised $5 million to further its metaverse first version. I don't know. I kind of fell apart on that sentence. Today, Portals announced $5 million in seed funding led by Greylock. A number of additional investors participate, including Multicoin Capital, Solana Ventures, Alameda Research, Sino Global Capital, and the Chainsmokers. and some ravers, man. I used to rave, so I know them. Mantis VC firm, Justin Can, co-founder of streaming video site Twitch, and new gaming NFT marketplace Fractal, also invested. The project claims to use funds to expand its team as it develops more of a metaverse initiative, including the upcoming launch of its Portals downtown city center, as well as enhanced tools for creators. Portals first sold its interactive space NFT assets in November 2021 and launched functionally the following month, letting users interact with the locales. Must be French. Fragile. Each space can be customized with drag and drop tools, making it easy to import owned NFTs and design a local that looks a bit like Nintendo's popular Animal Crossing game series. Here's a sneak peek. This is Binance's. Hey, I kind of like this. But Dubdigital, Solana's like all like, kind of like not that decentralized. So the hell what, man? I just need a freaking room. 11 people, what's up? Interesting. Binance, the cheapest available portals NFT on Magic Eden is listed for 85 SOL, or just over 9,000. Larger spaces portals, the Onyx and Vision levels, which are geared towards brands and businesses, currently have prices floors at 469 SOL and 2,100 SOL. Well, hopefully my SOL NFTs get me there. That'd be sick. The metaverse refers to a more immersive future. If this shit ever drops, man, I'll pick one up. That's for sure. I just have a feeling metaverse projects so hyped they might pop really hard too, but they'll come back. In which users interact with 3D spaces. Yeah, we talked about that. I'm getting bored. Cool. 11 people. What's up? I don't know, man. My current job, as well as my last 2 jobs, has spent millions on automation only to have to ditch it because the machinery can't do the job correctly or efficiently. Yeah. But technology increases exponentially, right? It never stops. It will get better. Right now, it might not be there. It will get better. They're ironing out the errors right now as we speak. Right now as we speak, man. I mean, just look at when I was a kid. Freaking video games and shit were like, you gotta blow on it, hit it, Nintendo and shit. Now look at video games. VR and like, you can't just think that what is now current in your present reality will always be the truth and like where technology is. Like, it's going to evolve. That's a given. And has technology got more and more prevalent as you've gotten older, or has it got less and less? That's a real question. I think we all know the answer to that. So just seeing that trend, don't you think at some point that maybe instead of a job opening open up, now we got this robot over there. There's only one in the company, but it's doing some crazy shit. And after the executives do enough trials and like case studies and they could put stats down, they're like, hey, we saved like 100,000 with each robot implemented. Let's get some more. These things happen slowly and over time, but it's going to happen. Mark my words, man. 10 people, what's up? They'll build and roll out the fourth industrial revolution while the sheep enter the metaverse and end up never coming out of there. Well, see, that's the thing. So in the physical world, for most things, especially blue collar and like physical jobs, they're going to use robots because they don't need breaks. They don't need to get paid. They don't need raises. They don't bitch. They don't do any of that. They don't call in sick when they're not sick. They don't ever get sick. So in the physical world, they're just so much more efficient. If you can get them to operate at the level that you need them to operate at, which it will happen, it's a no-brainer. So what happens when there's a lack of jobs for real human beings? Because there's only going to be a few jobs. Like I think like the creative jobs are still going to be like available, but not everyone could have those. So they'll turn into the metaverse. And this is what this is all for. It's like, how does a human derive value out of the current economy where the human is becoming less and less valuable? Turn into the digital metaverse. People will probably live their whole entire lives in the metaverse. We'll have to see. Interesting times, huh? If you told yourself about this 5 years ago, you probably wouldn't believe yourself. Definitely 10. Just saying. 9 people, what's up? All right. Future proof why FarmVille creator Zynga, I don't know, is making NFT games starting this year. The casual game publisher is making big moves towards NFTs and Web3 in 2022 amid its acquisition of Take-Two Interactive. I love FarmVille. Growing plants and shit. In brief, casual game maker Zynga or whatever will launch its first blockchain-based NFT game in 2022. Take-Two Interactive announced last month that it will acquire Zynga for $12.7 billion. I'm not saying that right. I know that. Zynga blasted to enormous success and notoriety with 2009's FarmVille, a Facebook game that quickly amassed 10 million daily users despite the objections of hardcore gamers. Over the years, the firm continued attracting casual players with hits like Cityville and Words with Friends, becoming a major mobile developer in the process. But now, Zynga is building it in a space that elicits the same kind of power and often negative reactions from many gamers that casual and mobile titles have in the past. Whatever. An NFT is a type of token. Yeah, we know that. It's potentially ripe opportunity for Zynga. The casual game publisher began making moves in the space last fall, hiring Matt Wolf and its vice president of blockchain gaming in November. Wolf has advised various gaming and crypto firms, ranging from Riot Games to fan-controlled football. I actually applied to Riot Games. I got in like 4 interviews deep. Then they didn't hire me. Screw you, Riot Games. And previously served as a senior VP of entertainment, strategic partnerships, and venture of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola? You guys know about Coca-Cola? Asked what prompted Zynga to begin exploring NFT and crypto space, Wolf pointed to future-proofing. He's smart. And the company's business and enhancing its capabilities rather than replacing its current output and fully shifting into Web3. We've got a really prolific board of directors in the C-suite, and they see crypto, blockchain, NFTs, and Web3 as potentially huge. Definitely huge. How about that? Zynga's games are typically not particularly robust or complex, but most successful of them generate a compelling feedback loop that keeps players hooked. In Wolf's view, blockchain networks add the possibility of asset ownership to that equation, giving players even further reason to feel invested in a game and stay plugged in. And you add an economic component to that where they actually can pay for things so they don't feel like they're wasting their time. That's been the big-ass complaint from parents all over the world. What are you doing over there playing all that video games? Why don't you go outside and do something productive? You're wasting your time. Oh, yeah, Mom? Really, Mom? I just bought this freaking thing off the internet with this. Oh, kids are going to love it. Ownership is probably the biggest and empowerment that comes with that, and relationships that come with that, and the trust, love, loyalty that comes with that over time. That's a little much, man. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Calm down. Calm down. That's enough. 35 minutes in. 9 people. What's good? Pay them in cryptocurrencies for their live body data. Yeah, you guys remember? You remember, like, okay, so, guys, money systems are inherent energy extraction systems, right? You have to toil to make money without exerting energy, unless you use energy to make energy, aka use money to make money or some other thing. You're using your energy to make money. You're essentially trading your time, your life for money, right? Like cryptocurrency, you'll be doing the same thing, right? But you might be giving your data. You might be giving sensitive information. That's why you see all these protocols popping up saying, own your data. Like share only with people you want to share with, or get or get compensated for the data you share. It's like, but think about it. Is it really optional if the only way people know how to make money is actually giving of those things up? I guess it's okay, right? Because at least you're getting something, and we usually got nothing. But like, look at these things. I like crypto, but I definitely see a use case where it can be abused if it falls into the wrong hands, right? I don't trust crypto. I don't trust the people who set the system up, the legacy system, right? I always think about how can they use this against me too? How can they use this against me too? I could totally see a world where like they just get pushed into the metaverse. You stay there, you common asses, just I don't know. We're all gonna see how this plays out. Hopefully, like that doesn't happen and humanity turns towards the good. I don't know. Okay, I got a little deep on that one. Let's spice it up a little bit. Porn-friendly platform OnlyFans adopts Ethereum NFT profiles. OnlyFans users may be about to get even more creative with their profile pictures. OnlyFans is a subscription site known for adult content. It follows Twitter and enabling NFT profile pictures. It pretty much democratized porn. It's a huge industry, to be honest, though. What do you get when you combine NSFW? That's mature content. I don't even know what it stands for. With NFTs, OnlyFans. OnlyFans, a platform that connects content creators with paying subscribers. Well, that's a very PG way of saying it. Said Thursday that its users can now use a verified Ethereum NFTs in their profile images, according to reports from Reuters. Creators who do so will receive an Ethereum symbol to show that they own the asset. Everyone on OnlyFans is going to be seeing the Ethereum symbol. It's kind of good for pub, don't you think? NFTs are blockchain-based deeds of ownership that are often connected to digital images. They became a huge business in 2021 as celebrities used them to convey status, and artists found new ways to monetize their work. For example, OpenSea, the largest NFT trading platform, is valued at $13.3 billion, according to firm's own estimates following a Series C raise. Own estimates. They act like that's like it's their own estimates. Okay, yeah. If it was a third party, it'd be more. Never mind. I'm being a numbers nerd. The ideal of digital ownership is central to Web3 vision of the world, which is decentralized networks allow people to trade value without control of a single entity. But it is also important to OnlyFans, a Web2 company whose business model has at times put it at odds with the traditional financial system. Hey, honestly, like, yeah, I feel like the traditional like system has a problem with OnlyFans. They would lean into crypto, definitely. Just less questions asked. Our mission is to empower creators to own their full potential. Okay. CEO, blah, blah, blah. This feature is the first step in exploring the role NFTs can play on our platform. Hey, don't worry about it, baby. Nah, don't worry what they say. Post those pictures. Be the best OnlyFans cam girl you could be. After its launch in 2016, OnlyFans became a bastion for adult models, many looking to take their act direct to the audiences and cut out at least some of the middlemen. Similar to Patreon, OnlyFans takes a cut of the action in exchange for the use of the platform. Former adult industry star and Dogecoin fan Mia Khalifa, Dogecoin fan, and topless entertainer Black China are some of the OnlyFans top earning creators. But the site has worked to shed its pornographic image. Yeah, right. Back in August, it said it would ban sexually explicit materials. Yeah, right. Laying the blame on stodgy banking partners and payment providers. They cut off Pornhub too in 2020. Hey, man, a little skin ain't kill nobody. What's up? 11 people, what's up? Not safe for work. Asses and assets. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. 10 people, what's good? Robinhood plans to be crypto first in global expansion push. Oh, guys, we saw Robinhood backtrack so effing hard, like along with Russia. Robinhood came out, remember, they're like, oh, yeah, we're just testing our crypto wallets, but we're not really like serious about adding more. Like, calm down. You know, and they're like, oh, we're not going to just add any crypto. Like, we're a very regulated financial institution. It's like, bitch, you got Dogecoin. What are you talking about? You got SHIB. Now they're coming out saying like, oh, yeah. Like before they're like, oh, you know that those wallets we're on beta test right now, but like nothing's for sure. Now they want to lead the global expansion. We've seen 2 large entities lie to you. 2. If you think everyone who's telling you stuff is telling you the truth, you're wrong. It's better to keep things on a wrap and just like pull the hood over your head or eyes or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you guys know. I'm going to call every single time out I see a company do something the opposite of what they say they're going to do. And it's going to surprise you. It happens all the time. Popular trading app Robinhood is turning its attention to international expansion, a strategy that will also see the San Francisco-based company shift much of its focus to cryptocurrencies, according to Steve Quirk, the company's chief brokerage officer. According to Quirk, the company is doing a lot of exploration about finding compliant ways to expand the list of supported crypto assets. If you could figure SHIB out, you could figure anything out. We also have aspirations to take this brand global, and we would do so crypto first. When asked to explain what he means by crypto first, given the presence of Coinbase and other major crypto companies in the space, Quirk said that the path for Robinhood to go global and have the most traction is probably through crypto. Citing regulatory aspects of the market and other facts, Quirk added the stronger support of digital assets may be the easiest way for Robinhood to go global. Aggressive goals. Robinhood was at the center of the meme stock frenzy last year as users turned to the app to pump stocks of companies like GameStop and AMC. The company went public at $32 billion valuation in July 2002. That's a long time ago. Since then, however, the following recent struggles, it now has a market capitalization of just $11.96 billion. Really? OpenSea is bigger valuation than that. Just to put in perspective, OpenSea is $13.2 billion. Per Robinhood's latest earning report, the trading platform's total number of accounts grew to 22.7 million by the end of 2021. Through monthly active users fell to 17.3 million from 18.9 million in the previous quarter. Now, at least according to Quirk, betting big on crypto seems to be the company's best chance to improve the results. Robinhood has set aggressive goals to start opening its crypto platform up to consumers internationally on 2022. The company believes in the immense potential of the crypto economy and sees a big opportunity in serving customers across the globe. The longer-term anticipated rollout of crypto wallets last month is supposed to help the company achieve its goal. They knew about this when they were telling you they weren't going to add more. They were working this a long time ago when they lied to you, just to let you know. The project is still in its early stages, though currently being available to only 1,000 customers from the top of the whitelist, and limiting daily withdrawals to 10 transactions at a maximum value of $3,000 a day. Currently, Robinhood Crypto lists 7 cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Dogecoin, and SHIB. I left out SHIB, man. Hey, I could read today. Thank God. But like, yeah, just thinking about it, think about it, guys. Like, why would Robinhood be a huge catalyst into the growth of crypto? Because okay, when you pull up the Coinbase app, it just got crypto on there. You could put new fresh fiat in there. But Robinhood, people own a lot of stocks. That's putting stocks, the ability to sell stocks and get liquidity out of stocks right into crypto on the same platform. Very easy to use and a very, very popular platform. So when you start putting those stocks next to those cryptos and people start seeing those cryptos going up way more than those stocks, what do you think they're going to do? At some point, they're going to dump it and drop it like it's hot and get their shit into crypto. I think it's a good step. Remember, they make money on the way up or down. Yep. Here's the last one, 45 minutes in. I like that. Friday. How you guys feeling? Airdrop for Ethereum, Cosmos Power users set to take place next week. That's dated today. Cosmos-based project Evmos, I've actually heard of this, is planning to launch its token airdrop on February 15th, according to co-founder Frederick, whatever that is. Evmos is a project that seeks to link up with Cosmos. Get out of here, man. I'm live. Cosmos and Ethereum ecosystems. Cosmos is a network of blockchains, which are all designed so that tokens can be sent between them. While blockchains in the Cosmos ecosystem aren't natively compatible with Ethereum, specifically Ethereum Virtual Machine, Evmos seeks to be the first that is. And in doing so, it's hoping to bring Ethereum users to Cosmos. The airdrop, which is announced on December 15th, will reward users of Ethereum as well as two Cosmos-based blockchains. Which ones? We wanted to reward Ethereum users because we want their adoption in the Cosmos ecosystem. We see Evmos as a gateway to Cosmos. On Ethereum, users will receive tokens who have also used the most popular Ethereum applications such as Aave, Uniswap, and Compound. Okay, cool. I got that. It will even reward those who have made MetaMask swaps, something many users have done in the hope of MetaMask token airdrop. It will also reward those who have used bridges from Ethereum to other chains. Plus, it will send tokens to those who lost funds in a number of high-profile hacks and rug pulls, including those who lost funds in the form of front-running known as MEV. They're just giving everyone everything. Damn. There will be some eligibility requirements. Just MetaMask swap give us 1.4 million addresses. Most of these addresses were just a few dollars worth of swaps, even though these fees were super high. Yeah. So we had to set up a threshold. On Cosmos, the airdrop will be applicable for users of Cosmos Hub and Osmosis. Cool. It will apply to those staking the native asset of each blockchain, as well as those engaging with blockchains in other ways, such as providing liquidity within decentralized exchanges. The airdrop won't be quite as simple as other ones have been in the past. For users to claim portions of their tokens, they need to make some blockchain interactions. They need to do 4 tasks, each unlocking 25% of their tokens. These tasks include staking, governance voting, and sending an IBC transfer, the way tokens are sent across blockchains within the Cosmos ecosystem. The snapshot for the airdrop was taken November 25th, 2021. Damn it. Evmos is launching a dashboard that will let users determine if they're eligible for the airdrop across their different wallets. Another Cosmos airdrop. Can't get mad at that. 48 minutes in. I'm out of articles. What you want? It's Friday. It's 12:32. Not bad. Okay, I'll just take a sip. Yeah, I think like the most interesting article was definitely the OnlyFans. Just kidding. Digital Yuan is interesting for the Visa thing. It's not good for Visa. It's just going to show you the direction the world's heading. It already outperforms Visa. It just freaking got started. Boston Fed and MIT thing. They know what's up. They know what's up. I got to look into what kind of decentralized ledger technologies MIT was effing with. Are they involved with Hashgraph? I mean, it sounded a lot like Hashgraph, to be honest. And then we got this rate hike coming out on Monday, man. Got to keep an eye on it. I think they'll hike rates. I think that'll be overall positive for the markets too. Everyone thinks it'll be negative, but like, dog, like the shit's already baked in. The market's been expecting it. It's getting nervous not getting what they thought was coming. So, you know. Just try to retrieve staking rewards from Cosmos, and I can't because of the update. Shake my head. Really? What? What about Tonic? I don't know, man. Dub dailies, I just do the news, man. We do the different coins on Wednesdays and Sundays. So I guess got one coming up. If you show up on Sunday, I do it Sunday mornings, live stream around 10 or so Pacific Standard. We'll get it done, man. All right, it's 50 minutes, a little shorter, but it's all good. This is Dub Daily. Go over the news. I'll go and timestamp this up. You guys can come back, check it out later. Or you can go if you've been missing these. And I think they're pretty valuable to know what's going on. They're all timestamped, every single episode I've done so far. Go to my playlist on my channel, Dub Daily playlist. You know what I mean? Can't retrieve staking rewards through Ledger Live. I just read about Kepler. I'm not staking my stuff. I'm not trying to wait for the unbonding period. I don't want to miss a whole month to get my ship, you know. So I can't really help you on that. But go ahead and hit the Telegram group up on Cosmos or Kepler or whatever. They're helpful people. But until next time, guys, it's Dubdigital. Talk to you later.